Fam, what's good? It's your boy. Welcome back, Suits and Scents. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, fam. Today, going to the house, as you can see, XERJOFF. The fragrance, Tony Iommi. Alright? Tony Iommi. Beautiful fragrance. Oh. But, we're not going to be talking about that Tony Iommi. We're going to be talking about this Tony Iommi. Tony Iommi DEIFIED. Now, I was up Neiman's talking to my girl Wendy and Francesca, and like, hey, we got that new XERJOFF. The new XERJOFF. Well, let's go check it out. Went over there, checked it out, boom, bam, sprayed it, got it in the bag, out the door. Here we are. Gotta talk about it. Now, me personally, when a fragrance, first impressions are everything. When you first spray a fragrance and they get you on the first impression, that's a keeper. Some fragrances, yeah, it might take the second or third attempt, but that's a whole different story. But this one right here got me on the first spray. Beautiful fragrance, beautiful fragrance. So I'm gonna compare the DEIFIED to the original. Now the original is absolutely amazing, okay? So we might talk about a few other XERJOFF fragrances. As you can see, I have some right here, but we mainly gonna unbox this Tony Iommi's DEIFIED. All right, that's what we're gonna do. First time viewers, thank you for tuning to the channel Suits and Scents. Before you make any decisions, go back, check out some of the other videos from Suits and Scents. All right, make your decision from that. Continue viewers and subscribers. Much love. Truly appreciate you. I truly freaking appreciate you. Can't stop. Won't stop. Not gonna stop. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay? Alright. Come on back here. I'm gonna let the intro roll. We're gonna talk about DEIFIED. Tony Iommi. XERJOFF. Let's do it. Okay, fam, we're gonna get right into it. We're not even gonna waste no time. But first, let's spray the original Tony Iommi. Ah, man, yeah. This will always be a hitter right there. That will always be a hitter. When I first purchased that, I was on I wore it on a cruise. And man, I set that ship on fire. I'm telling you. They had people running to the what's them boats where you jump on when the ship's sinking, man, because the place was on fire. I'm telling you, it was on fire. But let's get into Tony Iommi's DEIFIED. Let's bring it down. Came out 2024. It's a new release for this year. Now Neiman's want 3 for it. Okay? Like 305, 310 or something like that. Alright? So from that sample that I had, I mean, I have a sample, but I like the bottle that had them, I was just, well, I first sprayed it on paper, right? I first sprayed it on paper, and it blew me away. Like, oh, then I put it on skin, blew me away. I was like, ooh. Then I just went for the bottle, like, I was like, ah. So I went from ooh to, I went from whoa to ooh to ah, in a matter of like minutes, man. I'm telling you, I think I used that whole bottle that they had out there. You know, it's Neiman's. They let me do what I want to do. So yeah, I was blown away from it. All right, so we're gonna dive into this Tony Iommi. If I can get the doggone thing out of here. You know, I could be editing all of this, taking out the box, but why? All right, here's the package. Let's open it up. Uh-oh. Card fell out. And there it is. Oh man, look at that. Then you open it up. Well, I don't know if you can see. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Alright. So, and looks almost looks like a coffin, don't it? Looks like a coffin. Look at that. Oh man, it's all black and all that. That looks just like a daggone coffin. Shoot. I'm sorry. Alright. So Tony Iommi's DEIFIED. Right? Yep, Tony Iommi's DEIFIED. And the original one, but the original one just got that spice to it, man. That sweet spice. This one had the sweet spice with almost like a fruitical, but I don't know. We going to spray this joker right now. Tap to connect. Oh, what is that? Okay, I don't know. They got this little thing on here. I don't know what they're gonna have to research that and see what that's about. But yeah, tap to Tony Iommi's DEIFIED, and this is batch L09324D. I usually don't give batch codes and all of that because, like, if you want the fragrance, just sample it and go from there. Oh man! Ooh! Oh, that is lovely. That is freaking lovely. Oh, that is lovely. That is lovely. Holy moly, that. Oh. Alright. In the opening, you get the spice and woods. You get the spice and woods. But this one, it's a floral. Let's just dive into the notes. Let's dive into the notes of this Tony Iommi DEIFIED. Once again, 2024 release. Neiman's want like 310. Okay. All my fragrances, I base the prices off of Neiman's or the house itself. That's gonna be at the high point. Anything other than that you can find, consider that a steal. Okay. Oh man, that's gorgeous. All right. In the opening, you have cinnamon, apple, and saffron. Yeah. The spice with the cinnamon, floral with the saffron, the fruit with the apple. I'm getting all three of them. Yes. Then it says in the middle you got leather and rose. Now, when I sprayed this on me the other day, and after I walked around a while and it dried down, that leather and that rose with them opening up, because everything pretty much stayed with it. To my nose, everything pretty much stayed with it. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm telling you, I had an orgasm. I had a nosegasm right there in the store when I smelled it. I'm telling you, I messed my drawers up right there in the store, man. Oh, man, that thing is nice. And closing out, you got papyrus, patchouli, musk, and moss. The patchouli and the moss did come in much later, kind of toned everything down, and it settled down. When it dried down in the opening, it wasn't a mature fragrance, but when it dried down, it became so doggone mature and gorgeous and beautiful, and just as it displayed all of its gorgeousness. I mean, all of its gorgeousness. Man, I need to wipe these things off. I mean, you can't see what I can see, but all the tops are just like, I ain't doing that. I'm sorry, but yeah. All of its gorgeousness. Gorgeous fragrance, fam. Oh man, this one, the original is, you get the woody and the spice, and that stays without it. What they did with this one was they added the apple in here and some rose. It's more of a rose for the leather is in here, but the leather is taking a back seat to that rose. It's more sweeter than the original. All right, not like on a grand scale of sweetness, not like that at all, but the sweetness is there. The apple, the saffron, the rose is there. Now that will be a beautiful summer. Well, you know what? I would say end of summer, fall fragrance. I would say end of summer. Oh man, yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's a beautiful fragrance, fam. Beautiful fragrance. Now I sprayed it on in the store. The opening was amazing with the cinnamon, the apple, the saffron. It was a sweet spice. This one, the original to me in the opening, is a heavy woody spice. The DEIFIED is a more sweeter, I'm not gonna say lighter, but it's lighter than the original. Okay, we'll put it that way. It's lighter than the original, but it's a tad bit sweeter. And that's what made it stand out to me, that sweetness. I was like, oh, wait a minute. All right. So the cinnamon, the apple, and the saffron in the opening, absolutely gorgeous. And that's what you get. And oh man, I'm telling you, when this DEIFIED dries down, dang it, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it every freaking time. We straight, we good, let's continue. What was I saying? That the DEIFIED, when it dries down, it is just absolutely amazing and gorgeous and beautiful. You will love it. You will love it. I'm telling you. Nosegasm approved. Nosegasm approved. Yes. Whew, I'm gonna do a video with all my nosegasm fragrances that I would consider nosegasm worthy. Beautiful fragrances, family. Tony Iommi DEIFIED. Let's go over it again. You got the cinnamon, the apple, and the saffron in the opening, and you get all three. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The gorgeousness is absolutely in the forefront of this fragrance. I'm telling you. Then you got the leather and. Listen to me when I tell you this. Please listen to me. The cinnamon, apple, saffron in the opening, right? To my nose, it stuck around for a good little while. When that leather and especially the rose came in there, because the rose overtook it. The rose overtook it, but I'm not gonna say overtook the fragrance, but the leather really, held its own and stood its ground against that rose. When they blended it with that opening, oh man, so sexy. Absolutely amazing. The gorgeousness in it. Then it closed it out with some papyrus, some patchouli, some musk, and moss. The patchouli, when it comes in there, and the moss kind of like tones it mellows everything out, tones everything down. You get the patchouli slightly, but to me, it's more of a neutralizer to any fragrance that's trying to run, to any note rather that's trying to run away. That's what patchouli does for me. But Tony Iommi's DEIFIED, and yeah, it's gorgeous fragrance, gorgeousness approved to me, family. Last Neiman's one 305 310 came out 2024, so it's a new release. Get a sample, all right? But if you love the original and you really don't want any sweetness added to the original, then this one might not be the one for you, because the sweetness is there. That floor with that rose, with the apple, the cinnamon, not the cinnamon, the saffron, that's there, okay? The sweetness is there. So I would suggest, if you're a fan of Tony Iommi's, the original, and you don't really get the sweetness in it, then this not gonna be for you. But still, get a sample and try it. You never know. You never know, because I was like, I wasn't gonna try it or whatever. When she said, they got a new one, I was like, that's Tony Iommi. That's ain't gonna be no. She's like, just try it. So I tried it and went, whoa! I was like, wow. Then, because that one I did it on paper, I was like, wow. Oh man. Then I put it on hand, was like, whoa. Then I just took the bottle and just went to town on it. Then I was like, gorgeousness in its fullest. I'm telling you, gorgeousness in its fullest. Get a sample of it. Don't blind buy. Don't blind buy. I don't know if it's on discount websites or not. I'm not sure. I don't know. But at Neiman's, they want $310. All right, beautiful fragrance. That rose and that leather in this man. Now, it's not a rose leather fragrance, okay? It's not a rose leather fragrance because the sweetness is there. And I'm not saying the floral sweetness, because the apple adds that fruit sweetness to it, and it is beautiful, family. All of its gorgeousness right there for you. Get a sample of it, okay? Last chance on the notes: cinnamon, apple, and saffron in the opening, leather and rose in the middle, closing out with peppers, patchouli, musk, and moss. The musk and the patchouli on the dry down, it tones everything down. When you first spray it, it's like kids on sugar rush just running around. I mean, it's just out there. Boom, 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 boom. But then, even when the leather and the rose show up, it still is a little, vibrant, so to speak, whatever. But when the patchouli and the moss come in there, like the daddy and the mama walk in the door, and then you like, oh shoot, and you sit down somewhere. That's what the fragrance does. It sits down, it gets quiet in a good way. And the dry down is to get down beautiful, gorgeous fragrance, family. All right. That's Tony Iommi, DEIFIED. Beautiful fragrance. 2024 release. Neiman's want $310 for it. Okay. Discount websites, I don't know. Check, do your research. But that's that. I was going to talk about some of these XERJOFF fragrances, but okay, I'll talk about do I really feel like it? Because this is more so, no, I'm not going to do that, because this review is more so about Tony Iommi's DEIFIED. Okay, that's what it's about. Get a sample, family. All right, to the next one. Deuces.